I had the opportunity to go to the land cruise, and thinking about
a land cruise is just a long weekend, a week, but there's no boat. So it has all the characteristics of the cruise, excursions and lots of fun together and all of that, but no ship.
And a fantastic experience, and I'm thinking, relating to 2012, the aspect you would phrase it as the best of times, the worst of times, but the most of times.
The best of times for those on the high-flying disc, or the worst of times for those on the low-flying disc, is because it's the most of times. The contrast is the most exaggerated that it has ever been.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And my experience in Cancun at the land cruise was high flying. It was incredible. And to me, the concept again of the 2012 of paradigm shifting, or coming to a new paradigm of belief and living, where this could be, the experience in Cancun could be day to day here, U.S., world, everywhere. And
wherever you are. The thing about a paradigm shift, it commonly is referred to as a shift in consciousness, where many people simultaneously have a vibrational shift which changes dramatically experience on the planet. But we are less eager about that and more eager about your personal individual paradigm shift. In other words, you spend 30 days reaching for that high-flying disc and mostly accomplishing it, and your point of attraction will be changed, and the way the world treats you and the way you intersect with the world will be so different from anything that has been before that, that you will then want to exclaim something in the order of, I've had a paradigm shift. And a nice thing is that there are paradigm shifters all over the planet rendezvousing then on that high-flying disc. That's what happened in Cancun on that land cruise. So many people feeling so good, coming together, literally taking thought beyond that which it had been before. But it wasn't just the content of the seminars that went far beyond. It was the interpersonal, around the pool, on the beach, conversations around dinner tables. It was the way a large number of people were feeling good simultaneously, just feeding off one another.
Oh, yeah. Walking, going to have breakfast or lunch, stopping at any table and having a conversation.
But here's the thing that made it especially good. And this is the clarification that you're bringing to this discussion, and we are very happy about this. We were talking to our friend earlier who is a healer. And we were explaining that all of that good juice is flowing toward everybody all the time, but they're not letting it in. And sometimes having someone who understands it in your proximity, who is amplifying it, causes your belief to get into a place where you allow more of it to flow to you. So the benefit of that land cruise, or of any time of being together with a group of people, in that particular situation, the Abraham Hicks group was 100% of the population of the resort.
Yes.
So you didn't meet anyone who wasn't with us, except the hotel staff who felt like they were with us.
Right.
A very lovely synergy. But here's the piece that we want to amplify. Because everyone there knew that everyone there was there. There was no standoffishness. There was no guardedness. There was no worried about how to explain who you are or why you were there. It was more an individual open feeling. And we want you to walk around the planet with that feeling, because we want to assure you that wherever you are and whoever you're meeting is on the disc you're on. In other words, we all went to Cancun. And we were on that high-flying disc, and with few exceptions, we spun there together for several days. But as you accomplish that on a regular basis, everywhere you go, Esther is going back to her hotel room just now and going through the back route, because it is a simpler route up to her room, and got on the elevator with a man who works in the hotel who was so happy to talk with her about this stuff. explaining to her that he is the now happy custodian of his grandchildren. They're now staying with him, living with him, and just how delicious it is. And they had a very happy but brief conversation about, Esther said, well, those little ones still know what we are trying to get back to remembering. And he said, that's exactly right. In other words, she's in an elevator, in a service elevator, in the belly of a hotel, and still rendezvousing with like-minded people. And so choose your disc and then have your Cancun experience everywhere you go.
And the continuation after coming back, and then the interaction with my friends, but also new friends, everyone I'm interacting with, my vibration, I feel, where I was at or where I'm at just is elevated and continues.
Yes.
Yeah. Whew. Sweet. Sweet. Woo! Yeah.
You delivered a better seminar than we did. That's what it's about right there.